So, when you hear the word homesteading, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Let's discover this together. The positive journey begins now. Hi there, everyone, and welcome back to the Positive Journey podcast. I'm your host, Denny. I know it's been a while since we've been on. We've been pretty busy around here with the garden and some projects around here. But today we are going to dive into a topic that Dan has asked me to do, and it's something near and dear to my heart, and frankly, a lifesaver for the wallet. Homesteading projects. We're not talking about buying a big farm, just about making the most of what you have, where you are right now, and what you can do to help stretch that dollar, because every dollar stretched is a dollar earned. And I've been really focused on projects that help us do that here, both in the garden and in the kitchen. So let's get started on this. First, let's take a look at the garden. As you know, we've been working on it, and it's still a constant working project. Trust me. We discovered where we wanted the garden used to be an old driveway. So as we tilled up the soil, we noticed a lot of rocks. So we've been trying to remove them. However, what we did have in the rocky area was able to grow some of our leafy vegetables like cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower and lettuce. And they've been doing pretty good. They have a surprisingly root system that doesn't go very deep. Carrots and peas and green beans, well, those will have to be for another time. They didn't survive and do very well. And we've also had of success on planting and getting more out of our small space with things like radishes and beets. They go in, and once they're done, something else may go in and take that spot. But it's all about maximizing every square foot. And as you all know, we're going into the kitchen. That's my spot. You all know that already. And we've already been experiencing there some of what the garden's bounty truly comes alive there. And we've been doing things like canning, making our own sauerkraut. It's very easy to do and something so simple with just cabbage and salt. It's that simple. You will have sauerkraut all winter long. And you won't even need to take any space in your refrigerator for it. But it doesn't stop there. We've made jelly out of bottled fruit juice, a recipe I found in an Amish cookbook. But we then put it in a hot water bath, canned it, preserved it. We're going to have jelly whenever we need it. And it didn't cost us any more than what it took to buy the sugar, the pectin, and the fruit juice. That's it. But let's talk about other things. Let's go into where your pantry stables may come in hand. Why go out and spend money on a jar of herbs and spices and special mixtures at the store when you can go to like your Amish bulk food stores, buy the dried herbs, buy the spices and everything, go home, make your own combination. I've taken a little bit of this, a dash of that. I've got a garlic butter spread mix that all I've got to do is add to melted butter and put it on bread, and it's going to be like garlic bread. Take what you use the most of out of your pantry, out of your spice drawer, out of where you keep your spices. Combine a little bit of this, a little bit of that. See what you come up with. Create your own. And for future projects, we've also been trying to make stuff like we're attempting to do our own home vinegar. It's just apple peels, distilled water. And we're trying to grow even our own watermelons here. Anything that you can do to stretch and save that dollar is going to help. And with the way grocery prices are nowadays, doing this stuff at home and being able to use something that you can stand back and say, hey, you know what? I did this. I did this, and I can try to do this, and I can try to do that. We all have our phones, and I'm sure on there somewhere you have an AI program that all you've got to do is ask it, I need a recipe for this. I need a combination for making my own spice mixture. I need to see how to make my own vinegar. Put that phone to good use in your hands. It's all, again, about stretching your dollar. So I would like to hear from you on what your homesteading projects are. What are you trying to tackle? What have you tackled and done? Please send us an email. Let us know at joywithoutjustification@gmail.com. Maybe we will use or bring up your ideas in a future episode. Like I said, this is a segment that Dan has asked me to do because we are trying to do that here and trying to stretch our food dollars as far as they can go. So before we wrap up, if you're enjoying the Pawsitive Journey podcast, please take a moment to subscribe where you listen and leave us a rating and a review. It truly helps us reach more listeners and continue sharing these valuable journeys with you. So, thanks for joining me today on the Pawsitive Journey. Until next time, keep growing, keep making, and keep enjoying your journey. And as always,